Hi everybody, Miss Mare here. I just wanted to check in, see how everybody was doing today. I hope you've been enjoying doing some of the small activities that we've been working on together. Please remember that if you need help, you are more than welcome to call, text, or email me. All right, so here's our lesson for today. I was talking to my friend on the phone the other day, and do you know what? She would ask me how my day was, and it was great. And I told her a little bit about it and all of the big things that I had been doing lately, and I asked her how her day was. And do you know, she went on and on and on and on. She gave me so many details that it was a little overwhelming. And I started to think, do I really need to know that she brushed her teeth? Do I really need to know what she had for breakfast? And she gave me all of this information. And it kind of made me realize that when we summarize our answers and we tell the big events of our day, it's kind of like in reading. We want to make sure that we're only summarizing and telling about those big events that we've read about. Okay, so one strategy that will help you with your summarizing is sequencing. So I wrote this up here. And I know you've used this a lot in your first and second grade lessons. It's when we tell events in an order, okay? So I started to think back to a story we all know, and the other day we had to listen to Harry the Dirty Dog. So I remember those story elements. I still have my paper. And we know that it has, Harry and his family. It was daytime, and he was at his house in his yard, and then he went around town. We know the conflict was that Harry did not like baths, so he hid that brush, and then he ran away. And then the solution was that Harry got the brush, took a bath, and he had returned home. All right, so I started to think, okay, I need to summarize these now. I already remembered my story elements. I need to think about the exposition, all that background knowledge. I need to think about the rising action, the climax, the falling action. There's not gonna be as much that happens there. And then that resolution. So if I can use those things and also tell the events in order, that'll give me a really strong summary. So I started to think, all right, what happened first in Harry the Dirty Dog? And I realized, he buries that brush. So I drew a picture for each of the big events that I remembered, okay? They don't have to be super detailed, and you can see Miss Mare's not the best artist. So if you could try, and as you listen to our story, I want you to practice the same method. You're going to be thinking about those big events, and you're going to sketch them or draw them, all right? So after Harry buried the brush, he left, remember he ran away, and he played near the roadwork. He played near the trains. Then he played tag with those other dogs. And now he even went to the train station. And remember, he became black with white spots instead of being a white dog with black spots. All right. Next, Harry went home and his family didn't recognize him. Poor Harry. All right. Harry, he even did tricks to prove that it was him, but it didn't work. I'll have to tuck this over here. Okay. So Harry, he unburies the brush and he takes it to get a bath. Okay. And then finally, at the very end, Harry is clean and his family recognizes him. Do you think I got all of the big events in Harry the Dirty Dog? All right. I don't think I really forgot anything. I think those are all of the big events. But now that I look at it, I'm starting to think that some of those might be more like details. There might be some that I can rule out. Like here, remember when Harry runs away and he's getting dirtier and dirtier? I don't necessarily need in my summary to tell you, oh, he was playing near the roadwork. Oh, he also played near the trains. Oh, he also played tag. Oh, he also played at the train station. It starts to become too many details. So I can take those events and put them together. I might just say Harry had fun playing around town and became dirtier. All right, so using the story elements, our plot mountain, and also using our sequencing skills, I'm going to write a summary, okay? We know that summaries are going to go in order. They're only going to be the big events. Remember, we skip over those smaller details, all right? And we need to use the story elements: character, setting, conflict, and solution. So using all of my drawings, all right, and all of the things that I could remember from Harry, I'm going to read you the summary that I wrote, and you'll see that it follows along with the drawings that I did, okay? So it says, Harry the Dirty Dog. Okay, that's my title. Here I see I did my indenting, my finger spaces. Harry did not like baths, so he buried the brush and ran away from home. Okay. He had fun playing around town and became very dirty. I condensed all of these. When Harry returned home, his family did not recognize him. Harry got the brush and ran to get a bath. Once he was clean, his family was happy that he was back. Do you see how I condensed some of the events in the book into where it says he had fun playing around town and he became very dirty? I didn't go into details about the train station and all of the other places playing by the roadwork, okay? So I want you to keep all of these strategies in mind: story elements, and the sequencing, and the story mountain as you create your summary today. If it helps you, you can use little index cards, you could use Post-its, you can get paper or scraps of paper, and I want you to listen to Oprah read you The Hula Hoopin' Queen, and you're going to then, after the video has been read to you, and well, the book has been read to you, and the video finishes, I would like for you to remember all of the big events and sketch out all of the big events that you remember, put them in order so they're sequenced, and then I want you to either write down on a piece of paper your summary, or turn to a family member or your pet, or maybe get a stuffed animal and practice saying your summary to that person, or practice writing it on your paper. All right, so I hope you liked doing this strategy. I hope you enjoy doing the sketches, and I hope it helps you with your summary so you get all of the big parts of your book. All right, have fun, guys.